Hello and welcome to another beautiful day in Wicklow. I'm down prospecting a beach. As you can hear from the weather in the background, it's an absolutely beautiful day. Yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful day. So I'm just trying out a few different things here. This is of course the dream mat. This is my standard dream mat Sluice. Got tapered flares on this. So what I'm doing today is I have, for sheer simplicity, I brought along a little mini rake, like a cultivator basically, to try and rake all the rocks in place. The Sluice is running absolutely perfectly. In terms of the ground that I'm working on today, is I've never actually looked for gold on the beach before. I've no really idea what I'm doing, but hey, I'll give it a go. So this is black sand, as you know. So the theory goes that the sea washes the black sand in, and it just accumulates here, and over time through erosion. No, actually, I'm not going to go into. I don't understand how it gets here. But we're going to watch some rocks and see if we can find some gold. So let's go do that now. See you in a minute. Okay, so this is set up. So it's literally just a 3-gallon bucket. Hopefully you can hear me over the noise of the waves. Just a 3-gallon bucket. I got this basket in Aldi. I think it was about €4 or €6. Wasn't too bad. And it just works. Originally I had a wooden handle on it, but it fell apart, so I just put a wire handle off and hold the bucket. You see this lovely black sand material. Now, unlike any other time when you go out and you watch videos where I go off prospecting, we go off looking for gold, we go off panning, sluicing, whatever else. These are lessons. These are where I take you virtually on a tour of Wicklow and we go find some gold. And I'm an expert in it, or somewhat of an expert. I can tell you here and now, finding gold on a beach, I'm not an expert. I've really never done this before. I've done it once, probably about a year ago here. I had the Cali set up. Didn't really know full what I'm doing, but sure, it's all part of the adventure, isn't it? There we go. Now we're talking. I'll get out of the way now. That'll be fine. So what I have is the bucket right next to the gravel. I go over every now and then with the 2-gallon bucket, fill up the water at the end of the sluice because I got a nice hole for the tailings to fall into, and all I do is just shovel straight from here to the sluice box. I'll show you that in just a second. So the ground I'm working out of, there's black sand here. Again, I've never really done this properly. I don't know if this is going to result in finding gold, but you know what, who cares? I'm out in nature, out in not sitting home watching TV or the news or learning about what the latest figures are for this, that and the other. I won't say it, but you know what I mean. But this works absolutely fine. If you happen to see these baskets for sale in Aldi, they come with like a wooden handle. They're often like a pale pink colour with a wood handle. That's the ones they sell this year. I got this about 2 years ago, and it's just fantastic, especially for this type of thing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go straight into it. I'm going to scoop up the gravel, and we're going to go over to the box. So let's go do it now. The beauty of this setup is, unlike previous where I was having a trowel and having to bend down, I'm not bending down. I'm still standing at the same position that I was earlier. And doing it by the shovel load works brilliantly. So as it's probably the last bucket I run. I think I lost track at this stage, but I think I probably run about 6 buckets, which, considering I'm not even here an hour, is not too bad. Mainly because of the fact that the gravel is just so close to the actual place where I'm digging. Okay, so it's now come time to clean out the sluice box. We've been running this for probably, I'd say, about an hour and a half. I always find when you're cleaning out a sluice box, if you bend down your hunkers, you might hurt your leg, hurt your arms, whatever. You don't want a situation where you're under stress. You get, oh well, I want to get out of the situation immediately. You want to be nice and firm. So I have waders up to my chest. I'm kneeling down in the sand, my feet nice and stacked behind me. I'm nice and comfortable. I could sit like this for 10 minutes, no problem, no stress, okay? So that's the first thing. You want to make sure you're in a kind of a good, comfy position. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the sluice box out. First thing we'll do is lift it up so no more water can get out of it. And we'll gently pull it towards us. And we'll lift it up I've got a bit of water in that. Just let that naturally come down. Even though I do take the mat out, what I tend to do is before I take the mat out, I'll just give it a quick rinse with a bucket. So I'll just show you that now. And that's it. So now we've got that nice and loose, we can just pull the mat out. Perfect, we'll drop that on down. You can see because of the fact that whatever way the sluice was sitting, the frame, oh, do you know what it is? I see it. There's a few rocks stuck under here. So as a result, a bit of gravel got caught under here. So just rinse that off. I think Vortex, it's going to hold on to it really tight. I do love Vortex. The only thing I don't love about Vortex is how tight it holds onto the gold. It's very, very difficult to get the to wash the gold out of the mat. Yeah, you can still see the sand in there. I'll clean that out later on. Really, the majority of the gold is going to be in the dream mat, and that's where we're going to focus on. Pretty better. There you go. We got a little bit left over the side. That's fine. You can see the amount of cons there. That's what we're going to go through when we get home. That's pretty much it for today. I'm going to do my reclamation in a minute because you want to put the place back the way you found it. If you enjoyed today's episode, chances you'll like what I've posted previously and what I'm going to be posting in the future. I've upgraded the settings in the camera. There's going to be a good few 2K and 60 frames per second, and hopefully you'll like the whole thing. Let me know in the comments below if you do like it. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and sure, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.